Welcome back to episode number 4 of my Pro Cyclist career. We have the Grand Prix of Sochi upcoming, so a little trip to Russia, to the Black Sea. And it starts out on a flat stage where we might go on a breakaway, we don't know yet. Followed by a 25-kilometer time trial where we are definitely going to suck. Then a pretty nice hill stage, a pretty awesome hill stage with pretty, like, a lot short, steep climbs. We might be able to do good things in there, finishing on a downhill. And the last stage is another flat stage with a small peak in the end. So this is an opportunity to give like breakaway potential there to finish alone. So let's see what we can do. We are ready. It's our last race in March, and this episode will cover the whole stage race, Grand Prix of Sochi, and we are going right into the race. Our daily forecasted race day condition is -1 due to the cold weather. It's only 3 degrees and cloudy, so it's pretty damn cold. We are still in March, so it's nothing unexpected. That's why everyone is -1 except for Joshua Hippertz, who is still on fitness peak, and Raphael Feinstein, who's still on 100% fitness. That's why they are 1 or 0. Going in a breakaway can let us win the mountain jersey, or at least wear the mountain jersey. So we might not go on a breakaway and try to attack in the end because it's a little bit hilly
and
there.
welcome. It's going to be a monotonous day when it comes to the terrain, but at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining, and of course, those opportunists with a bit of daring won't make their life easy.
Okay, our objective is go on a breakaway, so we will do that definitely to fulfill the objective. As I said in the last episode, objectives are the most important thing in this game to gain experience, and we are at the front of the group and we immediately attack. So we have a 3-rider breakaway.
Oh boy, they're attacking a long way from home.
And we are pacing 85 in the beginning to get a gap from the peloton. And let's go down to 82 so we don't have to do the lead all the time. Let our red recover so we can sprint for the first mountain there. It's not too steep, but it's fine.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed. It's an attack!
So there's still breaks going in the peloton. We have a good lead already, but it's not. Someone gets chased, I think. I'm the strongest in the breakaway though, in terms of climbing.
Breakaway at the front!
Yeah, there are still attacks from the peloton, so we are dotting here because I expect attacks for the mountain classification, and he is attacking already. Yep, let's follow this attack.
There's an attack in the group at the front! The pack is putting the squeeze on the breakaway. The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
I messed up. Yep, I
There's
messed
a
up.
breakaway in the leading group.
But it's fine. We can still win the second sprint there. Yeah, I lost against a 66 hill guy that has 63 acceleration. That was quite bad. Okay, now the gap is big. The attacks from the field should stop, so we can reduce our tempo to 60. Actually, here stands 59. 60 is fine, I think. Yep, 60 is fine. We are doing the cycle. Let's recover some of our yellows so we can go for the second mountain sprint. Well, I messed up. Sorry, guys.
Aha! He's trying to give his pals the slip.
That's not good. I kinda forgot, messed up the attack, and now my gap is too big already to follow it. So the only thing I can do is pacing 90 and hopes I can catch up to them. But yeah, that's not good for our mountain classification. We will. Oh, it's still 1k to the summit. But yeah, we will only get 1 point here. Yep, and that means we won't get the mountain jersey because I messed up. So let's go for the bonus seconds in the intermediate sprint for a good GC position.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
So no one of them sprinting. We got this at least. So 3 bonus seconds from the intermediate sprint. Now we can pace 85 for the X8 for the moment. 55 efforts, so we just do the normal cycle. It will stay like this for quite a while until the peloton starts to reduce the gap. Our breakaway objective is looking good.
The Entente
Yeah,
in the
I'm not
escape group
sprinting
is far from
for the
cordial.
mountain
There are a
classification
couple of
because he
riders who
won it
want to do it
anyway.
alone.
Oh, I thought that gap might not be that big, so now I have to pace 75 for quite a while to catch up again. Yeah, should have followed there as well. The gap got a little bit too big. But it's still fine. So the next thing we will do is the intermediate sprint 30k before the finish line. I don't expect the breakaway to win in this stage. Our breakaway is just not strong enough for the end. There was also a hard start where like the peloton was pacing for quite a while. People were attacking. Oops, breakaway speed is going up already because the gap is down to 3 minutes already. That means we lose yellow energy already and we still have 60k to go, which is not that great. The gap is shrinking as well, so I don't expect us to win at all on this stage. So I will have a look that I can stay in the peloton to not lose time. But first the intermediate sprint. I want to win that.
Another
Why is
attack
he
in the
not
leading group.
sprinting? But yeah, it's fine, okay. Usually the
There's a
attack button
sustained rhythm at the
changes to
moment.
sprint,
Some
but
riders definitely won't be able to keep up.
we won the sprint, so we have 6 bonus seconds now. That means we should be rank 3 after the stage if we can stay in the peloton. Pacing 85 is fine. Ooh, maybe this we can hold. My teammates stop pacing because they are
There are
dead
just
already.
10 kilometers left.
Would like to relay, but the pace is too unrelenting. So we have only 2 guys relaying at the
Attack with the
moment.
finishing line within reach.
Oh, we can hold actually. We have still 33 seconds. This could be enough. 6k to go, and it's a downhill sprint.
5 kilometers to the finish line. The
No.
pack is back on level terms with the breakaway group.
Yeah, that's not
There we
looking
go.
good,
The sprint is
but we
on. The
sprint.
riders are setting themselves up. Some
But yeah,
riders
I'm
are
dead.
being left behind.
I'm dead before reaching the finish line.
Victory right on the line. A
They
real
caught
show
us
of
in the
power.
last 2 kilometers. But still, top 20 result after a breakaway.
And here are the race highlights that we've selected for you.
Unfortunately, our pace wasn't, our breakaway wasn't strong enough. There was, we needed one more guy that would have, would lead as well. But we got a level up because we got the first breakaway of more than 150 kilometers in Continental, 25 points. So that gives us the necessary experience for the level up. We are still training time trial, and yeah, we get +7 experience from here as well because we are first of provisional Yaos standing. So the bonus seconds were enough to get the white jersey. And of course we did our objective, +7 experience. Oh, what the hell? That is really not much stats for level up to level 10. This is really little. I'm kinda... Nah, I'm kinda annoyed, I must admit, that I only get so little stats as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points in total. It should be way more at the beginning. And the problematic thing is our flat is not going up. I want flat to go up. We are training time trial. Flat should go up as well. Unfortunately, not many stats, but we go right into stage number 2. It's the time trial. So we had a level up before the time trial, but our time trial is still only 57. So we will not have a big chance in the time trial here. So let's make it fast. X8. I will cut out the part in between so you don't have to wait, and I will show you my performance, then don't worry. So we are about to start. Let's have a short look at the track. So there are some slight hills inside, a slight climb in the end, but nothing too spectacular. We have the white jersey. We will lose the white jersey today for sure. -2 on the day is not good as well. Doesn't matter that much though, because our TT is not affected, our flat is not affected.
Attention, it's a new best time.
We do what we ever do, what we always do. We start on 75. Look how our yellow is degrading. We might lower it a little bit soon, but now we are on a downhill part. So I think we can stick to 75. We are 126 on the first intermediate time. Not too good. I think we have to go down to 74. I think even 72. Because there's a slight climb in the end, we need some yellow. '72 looks good. And perfect. And the moment we hit the finish line, our yellow was empty. So 128 is probably the last place. I think we are on the last place. P129. And yes, we were the worst time trial. Oh man, we have the last place in the TT. That's quite annoying, and we are training TT right now. Okay, P29. Good result, good result. So, we are in the general classification on the last place right now. That means we can decide whether we go on a breakaway or we might go for the stage standings. But if we compare our hill is 70, and the leaders, the favorites, have 74 on the hill for today. Alexander Pors have even 75 average. But that is not the important stat. The important stat is resistance, and our resistance is only 60. So we can go in a breakaway and go for the polka dot jersey. We can also stay in the peloton, but oh man. Let's look what objective we get. Maybe I have the Barodeur objective, then I would definitely go on a breakaway. But this is a long stage, 225.8k. That means breakaway is most likely not going to win because the stage is too long and it's the green bar gets problematic for the breakaway on long stages. So the difference between the peloton and the breakaway in terms of the green bar is really big. And so you cannot pace that high anymore in the end because your green bar is too low.
Hello and welcome. The route is fairly hilly, so there should be plenty of action.
So, okay, we have two objectives. We can either go on a breakaway or finish in the top 10 of the classification of the stage. I think I cannot finish in the top 10, so we will try to stay in the peloton and try to like attack at the last climb. I'm not going for the polka dot then. We have a 6-man breakaway that's probably not going to survive. And we are just pacing, we are just doing X8 right now to get to the mountains, and in the end we can, if we have some power left, we try to attack. Maybe we have to try to survive and get the best possible result in the end. So there's a big lead for the group already, 5.5 minutes, but the good thing is the GC doesn't look, they are still a pressure for the GC. They are only 1 minute behind, even so they are all P116 or P80 with 1 minute 09. But still the peloton will not let them away that fast.
There's a mass crash in the pack, but it doesn't look too serious.
Okay, there was a big crash. The peloton split. I just paused for the moment because of that. But everything is together again. Unfortunately, I cannot control my teammates because Freienstein is the leader for the day. He's also -1. What happens? Again a crash. We are in E2 now, but we are not pacing. We are just sitting here on E2. And now, okay, Freienstein had to withdraw. This is our leader. So that means I have full control over all the guys now. And I am the leader now. Because Freienstein withdrew. We look for the best
The breakaway
climber
has now
here.
more than 5 minutes on the peloton. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack.
Yeah.
They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
Seahats is the best climber. He's also all the stats are pretty good on him. So he's protecting us for the moment. I just put him on auto again. Yeah, unfortunately our leader had to withdraw. That's not that cool, but because he's also the best in our team. That means when my character evolves and progresses through the end of the season and he is still injured, that would be horrible. So we are reaching the first climb of the day now. And we are losing some yellow, but the tempo is not that high yet. The breakaway is only 4 minutes in front. But it's still, guys, it's still 110k to go until the finish line, and it's raining. So there might be much more crashes incoming. We just go a little bit more in front. Get a better position in the peloton. So yeah, we see it's pretty clunky still. So the speed is not that high. We are not losing any yellow energy. My whole team is losing yellow energy. That's looking good because that means the opponent's teams are also losing energy. But let's just hope our yellow is enough for the final climbs. Another category 1 climb, it's not that steep here. We are going on a big downhill afterwards. And then we have twice the double climb. Still 70k to go. Our next teammate has fallen. He's stuck in A1 now. He will not help us at all anymore. But as long as I have sea huts, I'm quite happy. Let's get in a better position again on the downhill. Okay. My helper is nearly empty, so he's falling back now as well. All my helpers are quite empty on yellow. Oh wait, we need to get water now, and we just use 10 drag for that because he has the most yellow left. So I hope my teammates can recover a bit on the flat part, but it's kind of false flat that goes slightly uphill. So they are still losing yellow, and they might now drop all out of the peloton. The peloton is reduced to 39 riders already. The yellow jersey fall back. There's only one guy left in
There's
E1.
a rider trying to break away from the bunch.
Wow, there were attacks. Oh my god, I missed the attack, right? No. Okay, tempo is slow again. Yeah, we will not win the mountains anymore. 61 points is too much. We have 16. Wait, let me calculate. No, I think you only get 16 for a cat run. So we will not win the mountain classification anymore. No need to go for that. We are the only one left in the peloton. The yellow jersey is far behind. So, and we are now playing on X1 speed for the rest of the stage, maybe X2, but we are not going on X8 anymore.
The riders are entering the last 15 kilometers of the stage.
We are in the first of the 2 climbs. They are attacking, but we stick to our 85.
He's giving it one last go. Oh my! I can see a rider on the tarmac. Thank goodness he looks fit to get back in the race.
We stick to 85 still. It's enough. The peloton will not split on that climb. So we are now going on a downhill. Hopefully we can recover some of the yellow. We go a little bit in front on the downhill to get in a better position again. So okay, once we are leading, we just maintain position.
10 kilometers remaining. This climb features some dreadful percentages.
Using our energy gale now, so we can pace 90 soon. I think yellow bar is not an issue again. Pacing 90 because 85 is too little. We are not in a position where we can attack right now.
There's reports of a group of riders taking a tumble, but apparently they all managed to set off again.
Okay, now we might be in a position to attack. If no one is following, we keep on attacking.
And he spurts away from
no
the
one
group.
is following.
He's going for victory.
I hope my yellow. Okay, my yellow dies. That was not good.
Is down, and he's not going to be able to carry on. Let's hope it doesn't jeopardize the rest of his season.
Oh, we still have a lead. We still have a lead. When we go on the downhill, we can win this. Serious. No one is pacing in this field. No one is pacing. Okay, we were actually super lucky because no one was pacing.
The last 5 kilometers.
We keep on 85 on the downhill, but I hope our yellow recovers a little bit. It's still downhill, but the last little part is flat. Oh, we are losing red again. So we cannot push more than 75. We need to go down to 70. Yes, 70. But no one is pacing in the peloton. No one is pacing. And we hit the finish line on our own. That was super lucky.
Congratulations! He resisted the comeback of the pack and enjoyed his win.
That was super lucky. I only had
We're
18
waiting for the
seconds
tail
left
enders
in
who
the end.
continue to arrive.
Even so, it was like 45 seconds at the 1K mark. But yeah, this is our third victory actually, because we won a stage in the Istrian Spring Trophy and the GC. That's counting individually. So this counts as our third victory, and that should give us a lot of experience. I expect like we get 30
And here
to
are the
40
race highlights that
experience.
we've selected for you.
And we should climb in the GC as well. So 21 seconds we got, and in the GC we are now on rank 16 again with 53 seconds. Unfortunately, because of the time trial, we are still not in a pretty good position. But yeah, it's fine. Experience wise, 28, so I was I was guessing 30, it's 28 in the end. Finish in the top 10, we'll do first exceptional. Breakaway objective is obviously bad because we were only in a breakaway at the end. But our manager satisfaction hit 100% already. And the last stage of Tour of Sochi is flat, but it has a small peaky climb in the end. And I played this stage on other pro cyclist careers already. And it's actually a hill where you can attack. It has a pretty steep ramp, and from the hill it's not far to go to the finish line. I think it's less than 10k or approximately 10k from the first peak here. So if you want to attack on that, because we are not good in the sprint, we should attack in the short, steep part. Let's look in game how steep it is. Whether it's red or orange or yellow. It looks like a red steepness or even black. It's probably not black, but it's probably red. Red means 6 to 8%. That's steep enough for us to launch an attack. And we can actually, if we win the stage, we will win the points classification because we sprinted on the first stage for the intermediate sprint. So we are pretty good in the points classification still. That should give us some extra experience as well. So it's like first season is all about experience to level as fast as possible to get some good results in the end of the season. These are still preparation races. Our main goals are our objective. It's like the
Hello to
Öztürk
one and
Pro
all.
Classic.
The profile of this race is quite flat. Expect a fast pace from the peloton.
Yeah, try to score points towards the point standing. That's my role for today. And the good thing is, I have one helper, and he's the guy with +3. So I am in the green jersey right now because the leader of the green of the point standing is wearing the yellow jersey. That's quite good. The mountain jersey is already decided, and as you can see, the little last climb, it's dark orange and a small red part. Dark orange means approximately 6%, light orange is approximately 4%, red is 8%. So the ramp is 6 to 8%. It's enough to launch an attack, and after the ramp, if you can get a gap, there's a downhill part, and then it's 2k or 3k kilometers flat in the end, probably even 4k. But if you can get a gap of 20 seconds, you can hold it until the finish line. It's pretty possible. Unfortunately, the breakaway is pretty huge with 8 riders. I still won't make tempo because I'm not in the GC in front. And it's not my stage in general because it's still a sprint stage, so there's no reason to make tempo myself. or let a teammate of me make tempo. Like this is job of the yellow jersey of Alexander Porsev from Gazprom. And if we look at the breakaway, no one is interesting for the yellow jersey. So the best rider is Sokolov with 7 minutes and a half. That means the yellow jersey doesn't have to make tempo at all. So this might be a breakaway stage. I'm calling it here. It might be a breakaway stage. Huppertz is not helping us anymore because the intermediate sprint is gone. But Weinsheimer. Oh, now we have control about... Sometimes I don't understand. So we have control about everyone except Huppertz now. Oh, the peloton split for a second. So let's see who we take. We just take... Yeah, they are equally good. A flat start of 65. I mean, he won't die on the stage. Breakaway still has 3 minutes, and 3 minutes with 35k to go looks good for the breakaway, because the breakaway is actually pretty huge. I still try to launch an attack for the GC there, but I think we are not catching the breakaway on this stage. 22 to go, and still 230. Yep. I'm calling it here right now. Definitely we are not catching the breakaway. This is going to be a breakaway victory. So, we are into the last climb soon.
The pack
We are
is
now
slowly whittling away the lead.
We are now using our energy gear and we try to get in a good position. But we are only fighting for P9, so no bonus seconds anymore. And it makes it tougher for me for the points classification as well.
None of the favorites is giving an inch.
Wow, why is the tempo is so hard? I can't even go to the front. Wow! I'm pacing 85 and they are all overtaking me. I wanted to attack there, guys.
Only 5 kilometers left.
I couldn't get in a good position to attack. Oh. Okay, I completely wasted my energy gear because
The
of
list
that.
of those left behind goes on rising.
And we now need to get somehow a little bit in front. We are still sprinting for the points, but oh my god. They start the sprint already and it's still too long to go.
Splendid solo win, and a well-deserved one.
Yeah. There was no chance we could win that points jersey. They just paced too hard over the top of this climb because the breakaway... They still wanted to catch the breakaway. The breakaway was too huge, the breakaway won, and
And
the
just in
peloton
case you missed
paced
them, here are
incredibly,
the race highlights.
incredible tempo. So, yep, that was our second stage race. In the end, we are P16 in the GC, P3. We even we even lost one place in the sprint. P5 in the mountain classification and 4th in the house rider standing. Team standing is totally unimportant. We get 25 experience points for the end for 3rd in point standing, 5th in the mountain standing. So that gives 25 experience on top. Well, we got a stage victory, we got 25 experience, so we can be happy for the moment. We got approximately 80 XP over the whole tour of Sochi, maybe even a little bit more. So yes, that was it. A tour of Sochi, episode number 4, and upcoming next is we are going into April with Trofeo Piva. It's our first objective in the game. So this is our objective for the early season. It's an under 23 race. We want to win that. And then we have Circuit des Ardennes International with a team time trial and one hill stage that is pretty much, yeah, it's a little bit hilly. Oh, 2 hill stages. So really interesting 2 hill stages coming up in Circuit des Ardennes. So next stage we'll covering definitely Trofeo Piva and maybe the start of Circuit des Ardennes already. Thanks for watching again and tune in the next time as well.